Okay, jump ahead to number 9, which is the unit on teachers, page 54. If you can zoom ahead electronically or page through whatever you're on. The very top there is just one of our little, let's remember we've got these 9 components, right? My little list there, number 2, teachers, learners, teachers. Who are they? What is their character, knowledge, and skills? Okay? So on page 54 there, I have a little exercise for you to do for just a minute. Knowing about yourself as a teacher. One of my themes in this is self-knowledge is good. Some self-reflection is good. What is your learning style? Because your learning style is largely going to be your teaching style. Right? So that's a little exercise we've been talking about. Here, this is a bit broader, and it's about how you see yourself. So look at these questions. I'm going to give you a few minutes on your own to reflect on these. I bring to teaching a belief that. What do you believe? In the classroom, I see myself as blank. Classroom's in scare quotes because it might not be a classroom where you're doing your teaching, right? Think about some setting where you're doing some teaching of somebody, right? It might not be a classroom at all, but in the teaching context, okay? I believe students are. I seek to foster in students. I think learning is. So think about some setting where you're going to do some teaching or training of somebody else. It could be teaching your daughter how to make a cake. It could be teaching a Sunday school class. It could be doing a training session on the new accounting software of your firm. It could be almost anything, right? I don't care what it is. But think about some setting that's relevant to you. And think about yourself answering those questions in relation to that context. In other words, not just super hyper abstractly, but for what you're doing in Sunday school or teaching piano to this 10-year-old or whatever it is, think about some particular context and how would you answer those 5 questions about that situation, real or imagined, that you have in mind, okay? Trying to say that self-reflection is going to be really important to your work in teaching. Whether that is teaching in Sunday school, whether that's training people in your corporation, whether that's being the pastor of a church, whether that's helping your daughter learn how to bake cupcakes. Self-reflection, self-knowledge is going to be important. You're going to bring certain beliefs about yourself as a teacher into play. We don't often stop and think about them, so think about them. That's what this is trying to do. And also assumptions about who it is you're teaching and what you're trying to accomplish. We have lots of assumptions. So if we just slow down a little bit and step back and think about them, it's going to help us.